Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, the place to be if you want to start, run and scale your creative or handmade business on Etsy and beyond. My name is Steph and I'm welcoming you to the Handmade Bosses family. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon because every single week I'm bringing you juicy videos like this one today. We are going to be talking about 5 Etsy digital products that make £1,000 a month, and we're going to be talking about digital products to sell on Etsy. Now there is a couple of apps, and the first thing I'm going to say is that I'm going to show you exactly how I have verified these products, i.e. how I have actually found out that they make £1,000 a month or more. Now, like I said, there are apps such as Everbee that will do it for you and will estimate exactly how much, those products are bringing in every single month for that seller. However, I often find that with that information, it can be a little bit inaccurate, shall I say. So what I've done instead is I have literally shown you exactly how I'm going to calculate it myself and estimate it myself, which I feel like is a more accurate representation of how to do this. So let's start with product number 1, and this is planner bundles. Now, when I did my research for this, there was life planners, cleaning planners, and bulk planners as well. People love it when they can buy matching planners for all of their areas of life. So you've got a health planner, a food tracking planner, exercise planner, life planner, business planner. And I must say, like, whenever I've gone onto Etsy and actually bought planners myself, I've always bought them in a bundle. So that is the first digital product that can make you £1,000 a month. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you in Etsy and I'm going to show you exactly how I'm going to verify these for you with free tools so that you don't have to pay to find out this information. Okay, so I'm currently in Etsy, and what I did is that I started typing in planner, and I saw that planner printables were a really, really big #1 search, because obviously if it's coming down in the drop down menu, you know that it is a very popular search. So planner printables was the first thing that came up. Now obviously there are lots more here. We don't want to sell it for free because we're a business. Weekly A5 2023 for mum, academic goals, trackers, letters. These were all things that I wrote down in my notes. But when I actually went onto this, I saw that actually planner bundles were a really amazing thing, and they were getting lots of sales, as you can see from the shops themselves. These were the most loved. So I was looking at these and kind of going, okay, yes, these are all, we've got bundle, we've got bundle, we've got bundles. Like, honestly, bundles was like the massive thing that I saw. So what I did is that I went on over to eRank, and I have the free plan. So all of this stuff you can do for free. And I just typed in planner bundle in the keyword tool. So I literally just went to here and the keyword tool here. So what I then did was that I scrolled all the way down, because I'm not actually looking for keywords yet, but I wanted to do some research. So I sorted the daily views by the most, and as you can see, there is this one here, which is getting 677 daily views. Now, what I've done is that I've worked on the assumption that all of these shops will have between a 1.5 to a 2% conversion rate, which is the average for shops like this, and that is the numbers that I'm going to be using across this video, and I'm going to be showing you exactly how I've worked that out. So if you're getting daily views of 677, then you can assume that there are a lot of people coming into this shop. And something else I did as well is that I went onto their actual shop as well. I just clicked on it here, and I saw that they're getting 43 average sales a day. So if we are calculating, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go onto their shop, and I'm going to see what their average sort of number is, and you can see that they are really, really popular. They have a lot of things in people's baskets and things like that. So the average selling price, I've got £9 here. I've got £3 here, £4. I'm going to do the average cost per order at £5, times that by 43, and you've got £215 a day, times that by 30, and that's £6,450 a month. So well over the £1,000 a month that we were originally trying to get to. So honestly, guys, I really feel like planner bundles are going to be the biggest thing. So this is how I did my research and verified that planner bundles will be the thing that could potentially make you £1,000 a month. The very next product is business branding elements, and these could include things like trackers and spreadsheets and things as well. As a six-figure handmade business owner, if there's anything that can save me any amount of time, such as, like I said, trackers or logos or logo bundles or Etsy shop bundles and things like that, honestly, I'm going to pay money, because I know that myself that my time is money at the end of the day. So when I've been doing research for this, business branding elements, like I said, such as logos, cover images and all that kind of stuff as well. Even things like social media graphic bundles and Instagram reel templates and story templates and things like that. Honestly, guys, they are rising in popularity, especially as more people are taking control of their financial future. Like you are, you're watching this video right now to make some extra money. So as you can imagine, the popularity of products like that is only going to go up. So let's have a look. So what I did for this is that I went into branding, and as you can see, when I was doing the research for the planner bundles, I saw that there were a lot of business people who were wanting shortcuts and things like that. So you've got branding kit, branding package, branding logos, stickers, templates and all that kind of thing as well. This is actually what led me on to mentioning templates in the next one, so I'm going to be talking about that in a second. But I then went into branding kit and I wanted some signals, some signs that this was a popular thing for Etsy people to buy. So we've got a bestseller badge here, bestseller badge there as well. But I was looking for business elements. So I'm going to go into branding package and kind of see what that looked like as well. So there we're getting a popular now badge, a bestseller badge, popular now badge, bestseller, popular now, although the pricing is varying wildly and they're not all the same product. So I'm actually going to go back to branding kit instead, which is where like the branding templates and things like that came into mine, and I can see that they're all relatively the same product. Okay, and I'm still seeing these bestseller badges and stuff like that. When you're doing this research, what you don't want is you don't want to dilute what you're actually trying to research by products that come up in the search results that have nothing to do with what you're trying to search for. So that's kind of what I didn't want. So what I then did is that I decided that branding kit was one I wanted to research. I took it over to eRank. I typed in branding kit and then I scrolled all the way down again. Now I sorted this by daily views because I mean, you can do total views as well. That's a really fun way to kind of do it. So I'm going to do that here. I'm going to open up this shop and this shop. Okay, so I know that daily views and total views are quite high, and these are shops that have, and these are actually listings that are branding kits and stuff like that. So what I'm looking for is I'm going over to their shops and I want to see what the average sales are a day in their shop. Now I obviously appreciate that it won't be sales for this one product, but I was just trying to find sort of one shop that sold very similar products. So obviously you're not just going to have a shop that's filled with planner bundles or templates or SVG files or something like that. But I wanted to get as accurately as I could a shop that sold relatively the same thing, if that makes sense. So as you can see here, average sales a day is 29. Then I'm going to go on to their shop and see what their average kind of pricing is. So got some under 10, we've got some higher end, some lower end. About £12 average price, and you can do this a lot more accurately as well, so feel free to. So then what I'm going to do is their average price is about £12, so 12 times 29, because as we know we've gone over to eRank and it's roughly about 29 sales a day. If I go back onto This one roughly about 29 sales a day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 29 times 12, because that is 29 sales a day times a rough average transaction value of £12, £348 a day, times that by 30, and that's £10,440 a year. Okay, so I hope that makes sense what I'm doing here, but that is well over the £1,000 a month, and that gives you a lot of wiggle room as well to have other products in that shop too. The next thing is templates. So business card templates, thank you card templates, email templates, invoices, CV templates, website templates, etc. Whenever you can help someone to save time or achieve a task in a better and faster way, that is amazing. And honestly, the biggest thing that I found was CV templates are doing really, really well, because there's a lot of people moving jobs, and there always will be a lot of people moving jobs. So whenever they can download a CV template that shows that they've shown a little bit more initiative than just like showing up on Microsoft Word and just typing out their name and address and whatever, is really, really good. Businesses will spend money to save time at the end of the day. And honestly, templates, you can do them for anything. So whatever you have done before, whatever process you have like shrunk the timeline for that you can help people with, you can sell that in a separate shop. So you can have a shop that sells CV templates. You could do a shop that sells Excel spreadsheet templates. And honestly, guys, if I could do a Excel spreadsheet template for my business finances, for budgets and all that kind of thing, I would totally buy that. So let's go into Etsy and do our research. So when I was doing the research for the last one, which was branding business elements, I actually found that templates were a massive thing. So I just started to type in templates. There was Canva templates, Instagram templates, planners, business cards. So I'm actually going to go with business card templates. There's probably a better way to word that, but that's what Etsy came up with. And again, what I'm searching for is clues that this is a popular search. We've got popular now, bestseller. Now, obviously, the average transaction value is lower for business cards than it would be for Instagram templates, thank you cards, emails, invoices, etc. So when I go back up and I do CV templates, I imagine that the cost per purchase, yes, is going to be slightly higher. So and in fact, actually, this is a more popular search. So this is actually what I'm going to be kind of using to calculate the daily sales and the monthly sales. And as you've been seeing in the previous two, the monthly sales are coming in way more than £1,000 a month. So that's good. That's what we like to hear. So I'm going to take CV templates over to eRank on the keyword tool again. And there's multiple ways, again, that you can work this out, but I'm just going to make it really super quick just for the interest of this video. And you could go really into it. You could work out conversion rates and all that type of stuff as well. But I just really want to keep it simple. And right now we're doing a bit of a brainstorm.
Bosses, we've been having some really great conversations in today's video. However, I'm here to tell you about this. This is called your conversion rate, and I've actually made for you in the description box below a free 90-minute conversion rate masterclass. So I'm just going to quickly explain to you in 1 minute why this is important. Okay. So this is your Etsy shop and these are your customers. So let's say that you get 100 customers into your store and you have a 1% conversion rate. That means you get one sale, and roughly that's going to be about $30 to £30. But what happens when we increase that conversion rate to 2%, 3% and above? This suddenly doubles, triples, quadruples without you having to change anything. Now, getting customers into your store costs time, effort, and money. But what if you didn't have to change this, you didn't have to change your shop, all you had to change was this conversion rate? That is what I'm going to be teaching you in today's masterclass. So whether you're a newbie or a seasoned Etsy shop owner, get yourself down below and register for that masterclass so you can increase this number. Back to the video.
So again, I'm going to scroll right to the bottom, whoop, too far, and I'm going to go right up to the top. And as you can see, there's a lot of listings for this. So I'm going to go on to daily views as well. So 289. I'm going to open that shop up in a new tab. And I'm also going to open up that shop as well. Okay, so average sales a day 32 and 15. So I'm going to go with this one, and they obviously just sell CV templates, which is awesome because that's what I want. All of their items are the same price, which is amazing. That makes it so super easy. So £8.69, they were getting 32 sales a day. So times £8.69 by 32 is £278 a day. Times that by 13, it's £8,342 a month. So again, way over the £1,000 mark. The next product is SVG files. So these are for things like the cry cut or the Cricut, however you say it. And big bundles for these work really, really well. So you can see a bit of a theme here. People are wanting to hop onto Etsy to open a shop. So what do they need? If they themselves are doing a shop where they're doing like signs, or they are doing like lunch boxes or tumblers and things like that, they themselves will need those bundle of SVG files. So why not create them? If you go onto YouTube, there are hundreds of videos showing you exactly how to download it in the SVG format. Completely digital passive product that definitely can make you £1,000 a month or more. And also, it will not just be businesses using these, it will be people who want to run a really fantastic birthday. They don't want to just go to like Asda's, Walmart, Tesco, Sainsbury's and just buy like things off the shelf. No. They want to make their own things. So personal projectors will be downloading the SVG files to use in their cry cuts or Cricuts or sticker cutting machines and stuff like that at home. So let's go and do our research. So for this next one, I did SVG files, and I'm going to be honest, when I've been doing my own keyword research in my shop, I've seen so many SVG files come up that I was curious about it. So I decided to do a bit of research into it. And as you can see, SVG files are huge. So I'm going to go on to the cry cut or the Cricut. Again, I'm not entirely sure how you say it, but I think you guys know what I mean. And I've seen here, popular now, bestseller, popular now. I've seen here that actually there are a lot of files here. So that says to me that it is a very, very popular product to have, and also very creative as well. You can have bundles, you can have all sorts of different things as well. Okay, so I might just go into and just see what else there is. SVG bundle. There are less results here, which is quite good. I'm just going to see if this is as popular. I'm not getting those signals and those signs. I mean, there is a couple, but it's not as popular as having the previous search in there, which was for cry cut or Cricut in there as well. So again, I'm going to take that on over to eRank and see what's going on. And also you can refine the search again as well. So if you're wanting to have a shop specifically for Christmas or Halloween and or fonts and stuff like that, then you can. But for the purposes of this, keeping it super concise for you guys so that you can see exactly how to do this, let's take it on over to eRank. Okay, so now I am here in eRank, and I've just scrolled right to the bottom. I'm going to go back onto daily views again, and I've seen that there are quite a few. So I'm going to open these up in new tabs. I'm going to go onto here now. I'm going to go onto total views here as well. I'm going to open up that one, and I'm going to get a bit of a lay of the land here. So we've got 46 sales a day, 27, 46. I think those two are the same, are they? 46. So what I'm doing here is I'm just seeing like what their daily sales are. So I'm going to go with this one here because it's got like SVG right there in the name. So I'm going to open their shop up in a new tab. So they're getting 46 sales a day. And essentially I'm just seeing what the average transaction value is. So we're looking at about £1.50, so quite low. So I'm going to grab my calculator up again. So it's £1.50 times 46. and that's £69 a day, times that by 30, and that's £2,070. So a bit less than the massive amounts that we have been seeing, but nevertheless, it is way, way, way over our target of making £1,000 a month. So we know that this is a good product for us. The next product, which I've actually which I've bundled together, are font bundles and stock photography bundles. So font bundles are again amazing for those people who want to create things like wedding invitations and maybe even templates themselves. They will want to download a bundle of fonts. So that is one product that for sure will be making you the big bucks in your shop. And also stock photography bundles are fantastic for those Etsy shop owners who perhaps don't have the money to hire a professional photographer, or maybe they're doing pod, which is short for print on demand, and like actually getting hold of the product and taking physical pictures of it can be a little bit tricky. So if you are handy with a camera and you could find maybe a spot where you could take some mock-up images for people to use, original high quality stock photography bundles are everything right now on Etsy. So let's go ahead and do our research. So when I was doing my research for this, I found that font bundles and stock photography bundles were awesome. So I'm actually going to show you both of them. So I started to type in font here, and as you can see, like font bundle was one of the #1 searches. So what I did was that, again, I'm looking for those signals. I'm looking for the hints that this is a popular search, popular now, bestseller. So yes, this is an awesome search to do. So again, I'm going to go into eRank and type in font bundle. I'm just having a look, and I'm going to scroll right to the bottom. Now, while that's loading, I'm actually going to do the same with stock photography. And let's spell that right. Photography. There we go. So you can see stock photos is a popular search. So I'm then going to do the exact same thing. So we've got some backdrops, one here, popular, bestseller, awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm then going to take this search term over into eRank as well, and we're going to do the exact same thing. So you're actually getting a bit of a 2-in-1 with this one. So while that's loading, I'm going to go into the font bundle search that we've done, and I'm going to do the same again, daily views. I'm going to go onto this shop and this shop here as well. So this one has 17 sales a day. This one has 3.9. So we don't really want to look at that one all too much. It also does say printables as well. I'm then going to go to total views as well and just see if anything up comes up. So this is printables. So it's not really like a font shop, not really what I'm after. But I might also go into that one as well because it has fonts right there in the name. Letterative Studio and Sans and Sans. So I'm going to open those two up in a new tab. So this one has an average of 17 sales a day, and they don't have a lot in their shop. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but I might cross that one off as it's not really stocked and it's not really coming through as being like a shop that is very active on the platform. So instead, I'm going to go back onto daily views again, and I'm going to go onto this one and this one as well. Maybe super nice stuff as well. Maybe, you never know. So we've got 9 sales a day in that one, 11 in that one, and not a lot in that one. So I'm going to cross that one off. So I'm going to go on to super nice stuff because they've got 18 sales a day. And their shop is all fonts, so that's awesome. So the average transaction price is about £10. So let's go back and see how many I've forgotten already. So they've got 18 sales a day and it's about £10. So 18 times 10 for you math whizzes out there, you know what that's going to be. It's £180 a day. Times that by 13, it's £5,400 a month. So definitely within our range there. So now I'm in my stock photo search. And again, I'm going to, you know the drill, I'm going to scroll all the way down to where we have the listing stats here. I'm going to go into daily views, maybe total views. I'm going to open Pine and stock there. Then I'm going to go back onto daily views. Now this is like hair business, so it's not really what I'm after. I'm more after mock-ups. So I'm going to open this one, but I think this Pine Tide stock is probably one of the better ones, although it's only got 0.69 cells a day, and that one's got 3 cells a day. So that being said, I might have to product mock-up. I might actually do that instead. Now, I reckon if I was to be more specific and do t-shirt mock-up or mug mock-up or things like that, that might actually be better. It really depends on the kind of stock photography that you want to sell, but I'm just going to have a little look and see whether this is any change. I might be a bit too broad with my search. No, I think I am too broad. So instead, I'm going to change my search and I'm going to go into t-shirt mock-up instead. It might help if I spell it right. Let's just do that and see if there's any difference. And this is where really kind of niching down, you can see visually here that niching down is actually a lot better with this. So yeah, then I'm going to basically wait for it to load. And then I'm going to go back to daily views again. You can see this is a lot better. So we're actually getting shops with mock-up right there in the name. So instead, I'm going to open up these shops here. That's better. So 17 sales a day and 42 sales a day. Let's open up this bad boy because I feel like this is going to be, perfect. This is exactly what I was after. Awesome. Okay. So the average price is £3. And they're getting 42 sales a day. So 42 times 3 is £126 a day. Times that by 30, and that's 3,780. So again, a lot more than our £1,000 target. So guys, I really hope that you enjoyed that video. Don't forget to like this so that more people can see it, and leave me a comment. Which one are you going to do and what do you sell in your Etsy shop? But for now, guys, I will catch you in the next video. Bye, everybody.